Alrighty, I think we can jump on over to the little surprise that I have set up for you guys today. I decided to put together a little activity for all of us to do, and we will jump to that right now with the intention of filming this on here and making it a video. Let's head on over to that surprise, and that surprise is a tier list of sorts. This is a tier list of Ninjago female characters because Ninjago's female cast is excellent, and I want to go ahead and rank a large majority of the female characters live on stream with you guys. So with this tier list right here, we don't have every female character, but we do have a fair amount, pretty much everything that I could remember off the top of my head. But we do have some varying categories here. On the top we have Queen, Amazing, Decent, and Nope in descending order. Queen being the best category and Nope being the worst. And obviously, just to preface this, this is all just my own opinion. Don't get too mad at me if I don't put your favorite female character in the top spot, but I figured this would be fun to do. As you can see, we have lots of female characters from all corners of the Ninjago universe. So for Vanya, I really enjoy Vanya as a character. I thought she was one of the better parts of Master of the Mountain, personally. So I feel like she is going to go in the Queen section right now. Queen, of course, being the best category in here. Obviously, we can switch things around a little later if we need to, but for right now, Vanya will be going in the Queen section. Then we got Ultraviolet, the only female general in the Sons of Garmadon lineup. I don't hate Ultraviolet. I think she's not super great, though. I don't really care for Ultraviolet all that much. So I'm thinking about maybe putting her in the decent section. She is pretty good in small doses, though. I do appreciate Ultraviolet's character when she appears randomly, you know? Like every so often she'll pop up in the series. So let's jump to the next one. We have Tox. The toxic, not toxic as in literally, but the toxic elemental master. Unfortunately, we don't really know a whole lot about her, other than the fact that she is an Ultra Agents character in the Ninjago universe, but I'm not sure where I would rank her because we don't know a whole lot about her. So I might put her in the decent section for right now. I feel like as a design, she's pretty cool. Like design-wise, I really enjoy her design. Like the green, I really like that. I think Poison is an excellent power. I feel like Tox is a fairly good character, all things considered. Next up, we have Skylar. You guys already know where Skylar's going. For me, no question about it, Skylar belongs in the Queen section. I loved her character during Tournament. She's one of the reasons why Tournament is my favorite season of all time. I really appreciate her character. I love her power. Amber is an excellent power. Can't really say a lot of negatives about Skylar. I think she's honestly one of Ninjago's better female characters. In fact, I'm going to put her in front of Vanya. Nope, not in that section. There we go. I'm going to put her in front of Vanya because I like her a lot more. Let's talk about Racer 7. She is the next character on this list. Racer 7, I'm not a huge fan of. I thought she was okay in Prime Empire for what she actually had in terms of a role and what her character was, but I'm not huge on her character. I'm honestly going to put her in the section. I think she's fine. Kind of forgettable, though. I'm not really huge on her character, like I said. Let's jump over to Sorla. I think that's her name, right? The Ice Lady from the Ice chapter of the Season 11 saga. As character goes, Sorla was okay. I honestly thought that she was a good mentor to Nia, and I thought that she played a very good part in Season 11. All things considered, I don't consider her to be any better than decent, so maybe we'll put her in the decent section right now. Alright, let's jump over to Pixel, everybody's favorite Nindroid, besides Zane, of course. Pixel, I love. I love Pixel quite a bit. In fact, I'm going to put her in the Queen section. Just, you know, just no second thoughts, no hesitation. I really love Pixel. I think that she's awesome as Samurai X. I think she's a lot better of a samurai than Nia ever was. I don't know if I like her a little more than Vanya, though. I'm kind of going back and forth on these two. I do think that she has a lot of really great characteristics, though. She's been around forever in the series, ever since Season 3. Why don't we jump over to Nia, another mainstay in the Ninjago series. Nia is, of course, the water ninja. Everybody loves Nia, especially after her sacrifice during Seabound. Nia is not my favorite ninja, but she's also not my least favorite. It kind of goes back and forth between her and Kai. but I'm not sure where I would put Nia. I think she's been in the series for a really long time, so that makes her automatically a lot better than some of these other characters, of course, because she's had more development, and especially following Seabound, she was really cool. I don't know where I'd put Nia. I'm kind of hesitating. Either amazing or queen. I don't like Nia as much as some of these other female characters that we have in the queen section, so perhaps Nia will be the first one in the amazing section. Why don't we go ahead and do the next one? This is Ninjago from Spinjitzu Brothers. She's kind of like a cat warrior, kind of like a cat ninja. Obviously, if you guys have read Spinjitzu Brothers, you would know who she is. She's one of the newer characters, and honestly, I think she's a decent character. I liked her in that book. I really enjoyed Ninjago as a character. I really liked her role in that series. Not spoiling a whole lot, though, if you guys have not read Spinjitzu Brothers. Mistake, let's jump to Mistake pretty quick. Mistake is cool. I like how she's part Oni as well. I think that's really cool. Immediately bumps up her character a lot ahead of all these other people. I'm going to put her in the amazing section, I think. Mistake is a very good person, I suppose, in the Ninjago series. She's a really good character. Once again, I really appreciate her Oni form. Let's do, who's this? Murtessa. Murtessa is the next one. Murtessa was one of the head Munces during season 13, Master of the Mountain. I'm not crazy about Murtessa. Might have to put her in the category as well. I do like her relationship with Nia, though. I find her relationship with Nia to be hilarious. Akita is next. Akita being the Kitsune girl, I guess you could say, from season 11. I honestly think she's a pretty good character. I'm really considering putting her in the amazing section. I'm not sure if I like her more than Vanya or Pixel or even Skylar. So for right now, let's drop her in the amazing section. I do like her a lot more than Mistake, though, so let's swap them around. I think that Nia is better than Akita, though. I really like Akita's powers. I mean, she is a very solid character in terms of her power set. She can obviously transform from human to fox, wolf, kitsune form or whatever. Let's jump over who we got next. Antonia. Antonia is a pretty decent character, a really solid design as well. I like her design quite a bit. Might put her in the decent section. I hope we see more of Antonia in the future. I honestly think that she's one of the better civilian characters, I guess you could say, in the Ninjago saga. I hope she appears more in the future. Let's do Esphira, the snake lady from season 11, the snake fire lady. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna put her in the nope. She can be the leader of the nope section. I infamously do not like Esphira as a character. I don't think a lot of people really like Esphira. I think her motivation, her backstory is really, really two-dimensional. I mean, she's after revenge. Terrific. Every Ninjago villain wants revenge in some capacity, let's be real. To me, she's nothing super special. Next, who we got? Oh boy, we got Harumi. I gotta be very careful where I put Harumi here, because Harumi is a fan favorite character. Everybody loves Harumi. I'm gonna put her in the queen section. And you know what? I'm going to bump up Nia to the queen section as well. How about that? I like Harumi a lot more than Nia, of course, but Nia, I agree. I feel like queen is definitely a good spot for her. But Harumi, really good backstory. Harumi has one of the better backstories out of any Ninjago villain. I will die on that hill. I really like Harumi. That's, I think, what separates a lot of Harumi fans. The possibility of whether or not she could return. In my opinion, she is very much dead. So I don't think we are going to ever see Harumi back again. Now let's jump to Bansha. I'm not big on Bansha, I'm gonna be real. I might put her in the nope category as well. Being a ghost, I mean, that's certainly something. I like ghosts. I appreciate a good ghost just as much as the next guy, but I don't think that she's anything more than just a henchman, I'm gonna be honest. I don't find her to be that compelling as a character. Well, who's this? Reflectra. I like Reflectra. I think she's got a super cute design. I like her mask. I like her powers. She, of course, appeared in that Ninjago Legacy Reimagined short, Sweat into the Goldies. I like her a lot, though, so I might put her in the decent section. I honestly think her design is, like, really good. Probably one of the better designs for a female villain. I like her a lot more than even Tox, even Sorla. I'm going to put her right here, I think. I think she's a really cool character. Love her design. Camille. Camille? However you want to pronounce her name. I think it should be Camille because chameleon, you know, master of form. I like her. I'm going to put her in the decent section, honestly. I think that she's an alright character. We saw her a little bit in Tournament where she battled Lloyd. She's probably the most villain-esque of the Elemental Masters. Let's do Dogshank. Dogshank is not a character that I am super fond of. She is funny though. Dogshank is funny as a character. Actually, you know what? Let's bump her up one. Let's bump her up to because she does have some pretty cool moments in Skybound. Can we just skip ahead and put Makia in nope? Actually, let's cover Makia. We're gonna go out of order here. I don't like Makia too much. I think snakes. I get it. I get that she's like a female snake person or whatever. I don't know. I just don't really like Makia as a character to me personally. I just don't think she's very great as a character. Edna being Jay's adoptive mother, more of a mother than Jay's biological mother. She's honestly a pretty good character. I'm going to bump her up to amazing. I feel like Edna for sure is one of Ninjago's best parental figures for sure. Honestly, not too bad. I really like how sweet she is towards Jay. She's honestly a really good mom in a lot of ways. Edna is always a pleasure to see whenever she's on screen, especially in the earlier seasons. And I like her design too. Her design is, she looks like someone's mom. All right, let's talk about Faith. Faith is the next one in this list that we're going to do. I like Faith a lot. I think she's a very decent character. I'm going to put her in the amazing section. I feel like as female characters go, she's honestly one of the best ones that we saw during Ninjago Hunted. I find Faith to be extremely fun and extremely caring for being a dragon hunter. She's obviously going against the Iron Baron and all of his shenanigans, and I really like her relationship with Master Wu. Let's go to Gale Gossip. Gale Gossip being Dareth's one and only. I like her design. Her design is really fun. I'm going to put her in the section. I think she's really fun, but, kind of fun in small doses, I suppose. I don't find her to be that enjoyable. In the earlier seasons as well, I found her to be very annoying. Let's do Jay's birth mom. I'm not sure if she has an official name, though. I've heard the name Libber be passed around, Libber, but I'm not sure exactly what her deal is. We didn't really see too much of her in the series, honestly, but I like her design and her personality. She reminds me a lot of Jay. I'm going to put her in the decent section. We don't know a lot about her backstory. We don't know a lot about her personality, per se, except from what we've seen during Hands of Time flashbacks. But I think she's okay as a character. I would love to see more of her. I think her design is awesome, and once again, she does indeed remind me a lot of Jay. Let's jump over to Jet Jack. This one's going to be quick. Jet Jack, I'm not huge on. I do not like the mohawk. I'm not really a huge fan of that piece whenever it's used, so I'm going to put her in nope, but I'm going to put her above Esphira. Honestly, let's arrange this whole place again. I think that's a good... Yeah, that's a pretty good way of ranking all these. Goes as follows, favorite to least favorite. I'm not super into Jet Jack. I don't really know a whole lot about her. Can't really remember a whole lot about her during Hunted. Let's go to Coco from the Ninjago movies. You can see here we have Coco and Misako as separate characters, because in a way they are separate characters. Coco, I really, really like Coco. I really like Coco. I really like her a lot. I'm going to put her in the queen section. I'm going to be real. I'm going to put her in the queen section. I love her design. The orange hair is gorgeous. I think that she's a really sweet and caring mom in the Ninjago movie. One of the best parts of that movie, at least for me. And she has an excellent backstory, being the Lady Iron Dragon. Perfect. I love Coco as a character. In a lot of ways, I kind of enjoy her a lot more than the Misako that we got in the TV show. All right, let's go to Misako, Coco's TV show counterpart. I like Misako a lot. Not as much as Coco, though, so I'm going to put her in the amazing section. I'm going to bump her up a little bit. Probably going to put her behind Akita, just like that. I think that Misako is still a very solid character. Misako is pretty cool. A lot of people say that she's a bad mom. I just feel like she was looking out for the greater good, you know? She was looking for a way to prevent the final battle. She really cares about her family. Lily is also an amazing character. Straight up, I really like Lily. I think that she's an excellent character. Very sweet in the flashbacks, very heartbreaking to find Lily's Lily's story that tragic. I found that Lily was a very excellent character, especially in regard to some of the flashbacks with what are they called? The Blades of Deliverance. I thought that was pretty cool. She is pretty queen. I enjoy her quite a bit, but not as much as some of these other queens that we have in the top spot. Speaking of queens, let's jump to this one, Maya. We're going to put her right there. You already know how I feel about Maya. I think Maya is Ninjago's best parent by far. Definitely belongs in that queen section. Probably my second favorite character next to Skylar. In terms of female characters, of course. All things considered, though, Maya belongs in that queen section. I will die on that hill. I think she's a really excellent fighter, excellent power. She's a very good mom to Nia. Honestly, one of Ninjago's best parents. And we have one more to talk about here. We have Miss Demeanor. I'm going to put her in the decent section. Probably on par with that of Reflectra. I feel like these two are pretty much the equivalent to one another. Miss Demeanor is really fun. She does have that mohawk, though, which immediately makes her lose points for me. But I feel like as a character, she's really fiery, hence, you know, her power. I like her design overall. Aside from the hair, I like her fire gauntlet things, and I hope we see more of her in the future. All right, so let's go over what we got here for the final tier list. So for queens, we got these queens right here, and I think this is the order that I'm going to have them in terms of how I would rank them. We have these queens, and amazing, we have these amazing characters. The decent category makes up a fair amount of this list, but I still think these characters all belong in the decent section. Still very good, just not as great as some of these. The character category is all right. Not crazy about any of these characters. And with nope, yeah, that's about right. That is about right. I do not think the characters in the nope category are very great. But with that being said, that's going to do it for my ranking of the female Ninjago cast. Not every female character, but still a decent amount nonetheless.